Get sharing for my official response to the sun. Come on. This is another moment, yeah? It's a moment where I've got terrible hair. Thank you, Centre Parks. You are the best. Please give this a share. Any journalists watching this, give it a share. You ready for my comments? For the last 2 days, actually, share it more. I'll wait till more people are watching live. Da-da-da. Now, God, it could have been so much worse. Every one of you will know. This morning, The Sun, the mainstream media, have released a video with edits from myself, drunk, embarrassingly drunk, pretty cringe, yeah? In fact, it's cringe, yeah? But it's from a private group message of friends.
Fuck it, no expense spared. 2 brandy soup limoncellos. This is...
Now, what I say in that group message, which I'll go through, yeah? And by the way, mainstream media, if this is your big trump card, it's going to backfire so much because, you know, every single group of British lads are in group messages and they chat shit in their group messages and they banter each other non-stop in their group messages.
I think we've got to do a runner. It's a joke.
Now, to anyone out there who's seen the video, in the video, in context, I'm in a group message where one of my friends is talking about trying to score some gear. My response, in context, is mugging them off, yeah? Saying how easy it is to get gear. Now, in that video, I say I scored gear in Qatar, in Doha. Does anyone believe that I scored gear in Doha? Anyone out there? Does anyone think Tommy Robinson went to an Islamic country and got drugs and took them in that Islamic country? Is there anyone that believes that? To put it in context, in that group message where one of you is an absolute snake, lads, yeah? One of you is an absolute snake. And the main story I find out of this is that the mainstream media have not reported a single word about the panorama expose that's filtering out. You were trying to destroy my life. You have been contacting people. Why were Hope Not Hate present? Why were the leaders of a far-left George Soros-funded organisation, why were they present during the interview of a person which you were goading to give bad information about me? Why were they present? Tell me. If this is a panorama documentary, why were Hope Not Hate present?
This is an ongoing documentary.
This is an establishment attack on me, and you're part of it. And you've been exposed to the world tonight. But yet, every one of them now, Lizzie did, has just contacted for a comment. All of the mainstream media, watch, by the end of today, every single mainstream media would have run the video of Tommy Robinson drunk, acting like an arsehole, cringeworthy.
With blackberry, blackcurrant liqueur and champagne. Pure Royale.
But the truth is, does anyone think I scored gear in Doha, Qatar? Anyone? So you can see I'm chatting shit. Drunken nonsense. Does anyone... In that group message are multiple Asians who I'm bantering as friends. There's black lads who I banter as friends. We all banter each other. This could have been so much worse. Taking your private friend group of humour and bullshit, it could have been so much worse. Some of the banter I've had in that group, it could have been so much worse. But this is their big, in response to the biggest expose of the BBC this country's ever going to see. They have a video of me steamboated, chatting shit. Am I a cannibal? Let me play the next bit for you.
I've met Danny. Danny was, I was working on some film on Newsnight, and Danny was in the green room. And it was unusual to meet a white working class male in the Newsnight green room. And it was so unusual that me and one of my mates, we went down there to have a drink with him in the way that you would do with somebody from the, a cannibal from the Amazonian, from Amazonia, or maybe a creature from outer space.
And I'll tell you what, it's embarrassing for myself. It's embarrassing. I watched the video, it's embarrassing. But the fact, I'm so glad they didn't cut out the Doha comment. Because if they didn't cut out the Doha comment, it's probably, people would believe it's reality of what I'm saying. Yeah. But I think everyone knows I haven't scored or took drugs in Qatar, a country governed by Sharia law. Anyway. No shafting shit, mates, eh? Oh, God. Jesus. So anyway, my shit banter amongst my shitmates has been exposed to the rest of the country. That's it. Nice try. But what else do I say in there? Even the comment about the taxi driver. What it doesn't show in context is that the lads that I'm bantering with are fucking Asian. My mate's Pakistani. It doesn't show that. It doesn't show any of the context. And in fact, it could be so much worse. That's what I'm cringing about. Because when you're having private banter amongst your mates, you think you can just say and let go and have a crack. And obviously you can't. So, release it. I can't release it because I've gone back through the group message. I've only got to the 16th of January. Do you know what I've got out of that same group message? Which I'm not going to do. I've got the Asian lad walking along doing Hitler salutes as we're bantering about Palestine. A video of himself doing it. And another lad. They obviously don't support Hitler, but we're bantering each other. Do you know what else I said in that context video? I said the reason why, and everyone who knows me knows I'm not religious at all. In fact, I had a meeting this week with a bishop, and they said a prayer for me at the end. And at the end of that prayer, I said, they asked me, do I believe in Jesus? And I said, no. Okay, because I'm not religious. And in this group message video that's fucking cut, I say the reason why I'd fight and die in a battle for Israel is because Jews are the chosen children of God. I'm winding up my Asian mate and my other mate who are... It's just banter anyway. Anyway. Do you know what I'm going to end this video on? I'm going to end this video on, and please share it. Move over, because me coming through, and this is what me am going to do. I'm going to punch you in the head and kick you in the face, because I am the king of the whole Islam race. Cringe. See you later. Where are the media to report on the Panorama expose? And by the way, yeah, I was out on the piss. I'm not being publicly funded by forced money taken off the taxpayer. A stealth tax.
On expenses in a boozer with the dog and the fire. Yeah. I think we should have one more bottle of wine. Fuck it, no expense spared. 2 brandies, 2 limoncello.
I'm not buying champagne and spending that money on that.
Which is a champagne and a double gin.
I spend my money on whatever I want when I'm out and pissed. But when you look at it, ask yourself this: how can the country's media pummel off a private group message of me being an absolute tablet, yeah? And not report one single word on the Panorama expose? Now, does this affect February 23rd? No, it doesn't. In fact, it just shows your desperation. Great mates working against the cause. New fan, Tommy. You're epic. Now, again, please share my response. So, any journalist printing, please print that. Whether you realistically think I scored gear in Doha, please print that. And whether you realistically think that I believe Jews are the chosen children of God and I'd die fighting that battle. And whether I believe it's just drunken banter. So, and please, whilst you're reporting on this, maybe mention Panorama. Mention. I'm going to go down the rapids at Centre Parks. See you later.